Hello there. How are all of you doing? Can't wait to play this game since, well, seems like it's rather different from, well, the other Sierra games that I've played. So, yeah, the style looks, uh, well, it, it looks a bit Maniac Mansion to me, but just a bit. So, yeah, seems like it's going to be interesting. And today I actually, well, yes, Laura Bow. Oh, right. Yeah, I might get names mixed up because that's generally my thing. So, anyways, I actually printed stuff out this time. So I've got the fingerprint chart and I've got the map. Both in black and white because printer ink is expensive. So, yeah, I'm actually somewhat prepared. Well, the thing is, right at the start of the game, it tells you to check the fingerprint chart that's on the back of your map. So, it seems like the map was part of the game. So, yeah. That's why I printed both. Can't say I've actually studied the map that much. So, yeah. Anyways, hope all of you are doing okay. And yes, the game is fairly old. So, yeah, I jump back and forth between decades when playing these games. It's kind of interesting. So. Well, compared to the game that I was playing previously, which was Gabriel Knight 3, this game is 10 years older, so yeah. I guess I'll see when I play that one. I actually have a GOG account now, and thanks for the sub! Thanks for the subs! Okay, wow. That's awesome. Anyways, as I was going to say, yeah, I have a GOG account now, and I've actually bought both of the Laura Bow games and the one and only Willy Bewitch game. So, yes. I do spend the Twitch money on this stream. So, yes. Anyways, I'll probably wait till the alerts are done and then I'll actually start the game up. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed those streams. It was fun streaming them, even if the last game was a bit of a mess at times. So, yes. I mean, you'll see. It's not the game I'll be starting out with, but I will be playing the other one too, so. It's a pillowcase that has a picture of a fox printed on it. And thanks for that sub too. You're quite generous today, aren't you? Anyways, yeah, it's a pillowcase. So. And it's like in front of me-ish, but over on my right. So. Well, I never said it was a pillow that's used for anything but decorative purposes. So. Yeah. Yeah, I might be taking notes at some point. I purposefully printed both the chart and the map on on separate pieces of paper. So, that way I should be able to take notes on the back if I need them. So, yeah. Just figured that that would actually be useful. That way I don't have to deal with, like, a bunch of separate sheets of paper. So, if I'll be mapping anything out myself, I could do that on the back. And yeah. Yeah, I can always take notes. I've got pens and pencils and erasers that I'm currently grabbing. Alright. So that was the last alert, I think? Possibly? Alright. So, time to actually start the game. So... let's see. Really, a game that comes with a notepad, that sounds very fancy. Alright. So, that looks like, I believe that's Jeeves. So, there we go. Yay, I got it right. And thank you. Yes, I have blue-ish eyes. So, yeah, they're like grey blue. Something like that. Anyhow, time to actually start the game. Have you previously played the game? No. So, no. Okay. Someone's signing a will, I think. Yeah, that's an interesting signature. I love it when I just hover a pen over a piece of paper and my signature just appears. I don't even have to write it out properly. Wait, they murdered the will? Alright. Well, if it happened like that, I'd check the people who were witnesses at the will signing, because this seems pretty obvious. So, should be easy to solve if that's the case. But yeah, that's quite the paper cut. Well, I mean... I guess... it depends on who you put in your will. Like... try not to put any mass murderers as your beneficiaries in your will. I don't know. Okay. Well, I'm not going to remember all those names. But there's plenty of people. Okay. Yay. Is she not allowed on stage? Apparently not. Alright. We're in this place again. Just a bit earlier. So... well, I have the backs of 2 sheets of A4 paper, so should be good enough for now. Okay. Hey Laura, wanna come with me this weekend to my Uncle Henry's estate? He's having a family reunion of some sort. No, I have studying to do. Oh, come on, it'll be Scream. It's such a creepy old place, you might find it interesting. Okay, count me in. That was easy. Two nights later. Yeah, I haven't been clicking anything since the start of the game. So. Yeah, it would be a pretty short game. Is the boat called Nessie? Because it looks like it says Nessie on the side. Sure? Oh, Jessie. Yeah, it could be Jessie. I don't know, but it says something. Yeah, I think it's Jessie, not Nessie. True. So, okay. It's actually going to stop. We're here, Laura. Misty Acres. Interesting. Well, what do you think? It looks like a house. Can confirm. Looks interesting, alright. Wait till you meet the family. Okay. Apparently they don't even have to knock. Yes? Jeeves, don't you remember me? I'm Lillian. Oh yes. Everyone else has already arrived. They're just sitting down for dinner. Please come in and join them. Yes, fashionably late, as I tend to be. Glad you're all here. I'm sure you're wondering why I sent for you. Yep. As you know, I'm a very wealthy man. I've invested my money wisely and have put away almost every dime. Apparently he doesn't need to eat, alright. However, my end is near, and I've decided to bequeath my millions to each of you sitting at the table. What? All of them? Except, of course, Lillian's friend, Laura. Poor Laura. Anyway. As I've said, you're all inheriting my money, and you'll inherit equally when I go. If any of you should die before I do, then your share will be distributed equally to the surviving parties. I'm tired, Fifi. Help me back to my room. Well, good night all. Is he not gonna eat dinner? I guess not. Can you believe that? The old goat? I'm surprised he didn't try to take it with him. He's such a skinflint. What? I don't think you deserve any money. Speak for yourself. How much do you think he's got? Well, I know what I'm going to do with my share. Your share, I believe. I bet the old cougar something something. Wonder how sick he is. Do you think he's gonna go soon? I've had enough of this. Laura and I will retire to a room now. Okay. Interesting family dinner. Act 1. Okay. So. It's 7 PM, I think. because it seems like a weird time for it to be 7 AM with, well, it being dinner time and dark outside. So. This is the guest room you share with Lillian. Though a bit tired looking, it seems comfortable enough. Thanks for the follow. This room seems absolutely luxurious, or, like, is that just me? How are they complaining about this room? I mean, sure, it might be old-fashioned, but... Laura dear, please excuse me, I'm going to freshen up in the bathroom. Why don't you explore the estate a bit? Yeah, it seems like a bit of a weird hotel room, but considering it's not a hotel, it's quite fancy. I mean, nice of them to actually have enough beds for everyone ready. But I guess he didn't invite them, so... There's that. Is she gonna stop talking? Why is she taking ages to say that? Okay, there. Something doesn't feel right. Everybody's acting too strange, even Lillian. What would Daddy do in a situation like this? Yes, I always ask myself that. Honey, if things don't feel right, they probably aren't. Observe the situation closely, yet be unobtrusive. Explore your surroundings quietly and carefully. Try to question the others without raising suspicion. Notice small details, take lots of notes, and above all, be careful. Okay, so he told me to take notes. Where's she going? Nope, okay. Since you never go anywhere without your trusty notebook and pencil, you go to your suitcase, open it, and remove those 2 items. Yes, your father is right. Observing the situation and taking notes would be a good idea. Yes, I get it, game. Thanks. So, do I get to do things yet? Is it my turn to do stuff? So, how do I save? There, okay. And can I walk around? Yes, I can. Yeah, I will take notes. I've got a sheet of paper in front of me. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, because this is on GOG and, well... We've, well, graduated to a different platform too, so... Okay, anything I can do here? How do I interact with this stuff? Your suitcase lies on the bed to the left of the doorway, while Lillian's lies on the bed to the right. Is that... I'm guessing that's the door to, like, a corridor. For some reason I thought it was a balcony door. But I guess it's just because it looked so dark over there. Yes, yes. In 2 corners of the room, you see 2 dressers. Yeah, is it? Yes, yes, it is going to be lots of typing. I hope my keyboard is going to play along today. We'll see. So I think that was the way to the bathroom. And I'm guessing there's no door here. So, can I open the dressers? Yeah, it's been a while since I've played this style, so. Open dresser. Nothing of interest in the dresser. Alright. Can I Okay, I'm only somewhat stuck there. So, open dresser. Nothing in that one either. Thanks for the bit. Open suitcase. You see the clothes you packed for the weekend. Lovely. Alright, I guess I'll go outside, because I'm pretty sure that was the bathroom, so not gonna go there. Or how about this? Okay, what's that thing? Okay, it's empty. Don't know what the black shadow on the vanity is. I think there's something on there, but well. Can I open the door? Not close enough. So, is that a window after all? It might be a window. There. Open door? Nope. Fine, maybe that was the door. And yes, that's how these old games work. You just have to guess what you're supposed to be doing and type it out. What's this thing? A small door. Okay. Open door. Appears to be a chute of some kind. You wonder where it goes. I mean... climb and shoot? Where am I gonna end up? Dead? Possibly dead. Yep, dead. Of course. Oh shoot. Alright. Close door. Well, I mean, you have to try things. That's just how it works. Oh, she's done already. That was quick. I guess I was wasting too much time. Can I walk around? No, I guess not. I did manage to get through that door. Hello, girls. Looks like you're all settled in. Not really. They've basically just put the suitcases on the beds and yeah, that's not settled in, I'd say. So who's this? Okay, so I'll probably be mispronouncing at least some of these names. So the woman she's staying in this room with is called Lillian, right? I think. So I'll write that name down. And this is Ethel. So yeah, I can't remember what the name was. A stylishly dressed, overly made-up older woman. Many years hard drinking have taken their toll on her, as her face is puffy and red, and her skin is wrinkled prematurely. She always seems to have a drink in her hand. You have never met her before, but Ethel is your friend Lillian's mother. Okay? Well, I'll just guess how these names are pronounced. It's gonna be my pronunciation of their name, not the official pronunciation. Ethel? Like, what language? Or Eiffel? Eiffel? Either way, I'll just pretend it's a name that's written as it's supposed to be pronounced in English. And it doesn't have roots from any other language. So, your friend Lillian Prune. What's a flapper? Anyways, your friend Lillian Prune is, I'll write her last name down too. Anyways, is a rebellious flapper. Like you, she is 20 years old, but unlike you, she has been known to hang out in the speakeasies, smoke, and run around with several young men. She's assertive and outgoing to the point of obnoxiousness, but underneath it all, you believe her to be a lonely, insecure girl. Well, alright. And yes, Prune. So. Are her eyes slightly purple? Or is it just my screen? I don't know. So. Okay. Fair enough. Do you like my new outfit, Lil? Not particularly, Mother. Well, fair enough. Talk to Lillian. Hi, Laura. How's it all going? I don't know. They've basically just arrived here, so. Talk to Ethel. Are you having a good time, dear? So, like, can I respond to them? No. I guess not. So, I'll probably have to ask about stuff. So, what's this? Ethel and Lillian seem to be having a little mother-daughter chat. And no, that seems like it would be rather rude. But yeah, I mean, I can always restart and stuff, so. If I miss something important, well. Wait a second. This is the back upstairs hallway of the mansion. And what's on the other side? You ask me, I don't think she has any... ... I hope they're not talking about me. Oh, hello there. I think they were talking about me. Looks as if this might have been a nursery at one time. Now it has been converted into a makeshift guest room with Ethel as its current guest. Oh, that's a dollhouse in the corner, I think. Lovely. You know how it is, Mother. Oh, hi, Laura. Yeah, I still feel like they're talking about me. Because always going, oh, hi! It's just suspicious. A modern bathroom has been installed in this old house. Oh yes, it looks so very modern. Yes, I'm aware we're in the 20s. So. Just exploring for now. Oh, okay. The silicon room must be the, I think you'd pronounce it kernels? I think that's how you pronounce it. It's not really a word I have to pronounce. So, yes, kernel. So, there. He's on my list of people. And it's already 15 minutes past the start of the game. So. Pardon, Henry, I got lipstick on you. Okay. So his name is Henry, I think? So... Yes, Henry, but with an I. Interesting name. Well, I'll call him Henry. Because if I try and pronounce all these names like they're French, I'll be pulling my hair out by the end of this, and I don't want to be doing that. So, yeah, my French pronunciation was never the best, and, well, it's no longer a work in progress because I've just not been working on it. Anyways, he's a frail, ill-tempered... I have no clue how to pronounce that word or what it means. In his late 60s, you understand that the Colonel never married and lives an eccentric life of seclusion here on his Bayou, I think, island. So, well, I had several years of French and in school, and let's just say the one thing I learned is that I'm not good at pronouncing French stuff. But I definitely learned that lesson. So, from observing the estate, it appears that though he is supposedly wealthy, he spends little money to maintain it. Okay. Well, I guess that's his thing. So... there. Well, I had several French teachers, actually. Yeah. That's pretty much my issue. Basically, when trying to pronounce stuff, or, well, say anything in French, I was usually stopped and asked to say that thing again, but correctly, because I didn't get it right the first time, so yeah, that's why I'm just refusing to pronounce French whenever I can avoid it. Anyways, Fifi is the Colonel's pretty French maid. You surmise, I believe that word is, that she's probably very apt in her duties, whatever they may be. Fifi is young, blonde, and sexy. She seems to have a vivacious personality, but you can sense a certain cunning underneath it all. But yeah, since I don't actually need to be speaking French, like, since I can avoid it, I just do. Doesn't appear that this room has been used in a long time. However, it currently seems to be the guest room of Dr. Wilbur C. Fields. That is quite the name you've got there. Dr. Wilbur C. Fields. Sorry about the noise today. As usual, it's completely out of my control. Wednesdays are just loud, as they tend to be. Yeah. Anyhow. So, his room is only accessible through the Colonel's room? I guess? Alright. Well, didn't it say feels? As in F-E-E-L-S? Yeah, feels. So. Oh, who is that? Because I don't think I've ever heard of that person or character. Don't know. Yeah, I'll probably get none of the jokes when it comes to that. So. This is the front upstairs hallway of the plantation house. Grand staircase leads down to the lower levels. Okay. Gloria and Gertie. So, I don't know who any of those are. Well, thanks for stopping by. Rudy and Clarence. Okay. So, I think that's... Watch out. What? Okay. That's one way to die. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Alright. Don't touch the banister, or you'll die. Good to know. So I'll just start here. So, leaving the room if I... Nope. Maybe I can actually talk to her now. So. Where's Lily and Laura? I'd like to speak with her. She went to freshen up in the bathroom. She'll be right back. Great. Good talk. So. Wait. Who's that? Above the fireplace, you notice a picture of Colonel Dijon. I'll just... Close enough. In his younger, more vital days. On the opposite wall, you also see a picture of a little girl. Funny, the girl's eyes have a strange, hollow look to them. Interesting. And yeah, she has an interesting walking style, but it's fine. So, let's see. Can I actually manage to go upstairs without dying? The stairs lead to a third level of the house. There's a doorway in front of you and another to the right. Okay. This must be Fifi's room. Although her room is in the attic, she has fixed it up nicely. What's wrong with having a room in the attic? I mean, I guess you don't get giant windows, but apart from that, and, well, lots of stairs. But yeah, like, in total, overall, it doesn't seem like a bad place to be. You get to listen to the rain, you get to watch the birds land on the roof. It's a great place to be. Okay, door's locked. Fine. Guess I won't be able to go there. Uh-oh. Can the chandelier drop on me? Got a feeling it might be able to do that. So, open the door. An empty closet. Lovely. But yes, why wouldn't spiders like attics? I mean, it might sound like a stereotype, but they're lovely. So, this is the front downstairs hallway of the big house. A grand stairway leads upstairs. Okay. But yeah, to me the color scheme feels slightly more Maniac Mansion-y than Sierra game stuff, but it could just be because it's a different style. Slightly different. I mean, obviously, the Police Quest was set in modern times, not in the Middle Ages, and was using graphics that were very similar to this level. But yeah, the style just reminds me of Maniac Mansion and the setting, obviously. So, not saying it's the exact same game. It doesn't appear to be, so yeah. This is the back downstairs hallway of the big house. Double French doors lead out the back. So, I'll try this door. This must be the library. You see many books of various and sun-dry topics displayed in the bookcases. Tucked into one wall, you notice an elevator shaft. Would you like a drink? No, thank you. But yeah, it's a lot more detailed than Maniac Mansion, so. As I said, I'm not trying to imply that it's the exact same game, or that it looks the exact same, it just reminds me of it. So, who is this? Oh, that's Wilbur, okay. Wilbur C. Fields is a pudgy man in his mid-50s. Okay, I'll be writing that down. Seems to be a nervous type and sweats profusely. Okay. Which game? This game? A different game? I don't know. So, Wilbur was the one who had his room behind, or no, you had to walk through Colonel's room to get to that room. So, anyways. You wonder about his medical practices and if he ever samples his own wares. You gather that he has been the Colonel's personal physician for many years. Okay. So... taking plenty of notes about who's who. This appears to be the Colonel's study, as a large desk dominates the room. Upon the desk, you notice a small glass case. At the back of the room, two large cabinets also catch your attention. Is that a gun? You look through the small glass case and notice a little silver derringer? Whatever that is, mounted upon a blue velvet backing. I guess it's a gun. I don't know. It looks like one. I mean, it's only a couple of pixels, so it's difficult to tell. Interesting design choice, though. Is that a rhino? Yep, that's a rhino. Okay. Well, if you think I know anything about famous guns, then, well, sorry to disappoint, but it's not my area of expertise. A stuffed eagle on top of one cabinet. But yeah, there are plenty of things I don't know anything about. I've heard the name, but that's pretty much it. So that's the elevator, I presume? Don't know why they'd need an elevator. Or where the elevator would lead. Currently you don't see an elevator, just an elevator shaft. Oh, fine. So I need to find the elevator to use it. Oh, yeah, good point. Very good point. Somehow already forgot about that. So I guess it goes to his room? Yeah, I guess elevators were easier to get than, like, some other alternative, like, well, maybe they just didn't really have any alternatives in the 20s. I don't know. So. Anyhow, this is a very elegant dining room. It looks like the Colonel has some class after all. She seems, well, a bit sassy. Yes, I know every famous thing. Okay, this old house has a nice big kitchen. Apparently there's a dog. Right now you see Seely washing the dinner dishes while the dog has found a warm spot by the stove. Beauregard? Okay. That's a very silly name. An interesting kitchen. Wait, I wasn't planning on going out there. You're standing at the northeast corner of the house, right outside the kitchen. Beside the kitchen door, you see a doghouse and a cellar door. Interesting. It's real creepy and dark out here. You shiver at the thought of venturing outside alone. Perhaps you ought to go back inside. Nah, it's fine. It's only 7 p.m. This is an odd-looking place. It seems to be a private little garden, completely surrounded by a large hedge. You wonder why? So... the hedge garden is very strange. In the center you see a small fountain, while a nearby statue overlooks it. Perhaps at one time, this was someone's place of quiet contemplation. Well, now it's still in fairly good shape. The hedge still looks like a hedge. So... misty bayou waters surround this old plantation, cutting off from the rest of the world. Better watch your step around here. Yeah, I'll just leave that area. This quaint gazebo looks like it was once a nice spot for quiet reflecting. Looking north, you see some tall hedges. You're walking along the south edge of the Bayou Island. An old road runs alongside the old plantation's front wrought iron fence. From here, you can see the east edge of the main circular driveway. Oh, that thing, yeah. Alright. So... we'll see if I can find my way back. This is the southeast corner of the mansion, right outside the parlor. Okay. So, can I go inside through those doors? Or am I stuck out here? Nope, I can go inside. You've entered the parlor of the old mansion. Against the back wall, you notice a sculpted marble bar, and in the corner, a parrot swings from its bird stand. You feel better now that you're in the house. It was scary out there. Okay. That old biddy, she's half sloshed, something something. That young girl is a friend of Lillian's. Okay, whatever. So... Clarence... Sparrow... late 40s. Okay. So, Clarence Sparrow is a dapper-looking man in his late 40s. From what you've gleaned, he has been the Colonel's attorney for some time and seems to know the rest of the group as well. Okay. His manner is a bit on the curt side, and you can sense a bit of sneakiness here. Okay? A sneaky one. I don't think it's either. So, who was the other person who was described as sneaky? I don't know. Okay. Gertrude, who is the Colonel's widowed sister. So, I believe Gertie is short for Gertrude, so I say that makes sense. Okay. So. Oh, sister-in-law. Not sister. So. It's the Colonel's widowed sister-in-law. She obviously is behind the times, as she looks like she's just stepped out of the gay 90s. Bit of a snob, she walks around with her nose up in the air and has an annoying habit of constantly playing with her many strands of pearls. Wait, who's that? See a beautiful girl and casually wonder who she might be. Funny, her eyes have a strange hollow look to them. So I'm guessing it's the same one as in the portrait upstairs. So, have I checked that room? Don't think so. You found the Colonel's billiard room. Funny, he doesn't seem to be the kind of guy who would enjoy playing billiards, listening to records on the Victrola or the player piano. Oh, that thing. Okay. That's what those are called. Good to know. So, who are these lovely people? Uncle Henry's a strange old coot. Quiet, we're not alone anymore. Okay. So, we've got Rudy, who is Gloria's brother and Gertie's son. Okay. But yeah, I still think Gertie and Gertrude are the same person, right? It just makes sense. So, otherwise, that would be rather annoying. Well, they're all called, well, mustard for some reason. Well, I guess it's an area, right? So I'm guessing they're all called, like, the place, and the mustard is called after the place, too. But I wouldn't know. So. Gloria's brother and Gertie's son. So, anyways, I surmise that Swan Song must be Gloria's stage name. Gloria has a stage name? Okay. So, if he's Gloria's brother, that would also make her have the same last name. So, at least she's part of the family too. So, I'll write the family last name down for her too. Let's see. Rudy is a handsome man, and any woman would be attracted to him. But you sense an undercurrent of hostility in Rudy. A sense that he should not be crossed. Okay. And how about her? Gloria Swansong, a beautiful platinum blonde, is the Colonel's other niece and Gertie's daughter. So, Gloria is Colonel's niece. Gertie. Daughter. Okay. I don't know what those are, so I wouldn't know. But yes, I can in fact take notes. I guess I should also be taking notes on people's hair color in case I have to analyze that sort of thing. Anyways. She seems so glamorous with her long feather boa, stunning jewels, and lovely gown. You've been told that she's a successful actress in Hollywood, although you've never heard of her. See picture of a lovely dark-haired girl. Her eyes have a haunted, hollow look to them. Okay, so don't know who all these people are. So many random pictures. Right, the mirror actually works. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty much any actor or actress. I've hardly heard of anyone, and even if I have, I'm bad at remembering names. So. There are very few people I remember. And the room on the other side of that door over there was the study. I think. So, this would lead outside? Yep. The house isn't quite as enormous as I thought it might be. And there's only 11 people so far. Could be worse. Well, 11 people and a dog and a parrot. But I'm not sure the parrot is actually named. So, can I open door? No. Knock? Walk through it. Okay. Guess I'll need to find another door. Good enough. There. Here she is again. Yep, that's me. So, that way was just the front door, I think. So, where do I go? Probably back upstairs? I could add to my notes, so. I'll try and add hair color to the notes, just in case I need to know. Okay. Rudy. Because I've just got a feeling like I'll be analyzing hair I'm trying to figure out who left that one piece of hair or something. Can I maybe click on him? There. What? Hello? Can I... Can't do that, I guess. So, can I follow him? Because I don't think I know the butler's name. And he just disappeared. Alright. Fair enough, I guess. My hair is not changing color, it just doesn't really... It's difficult to light it properly. Neither of my lights is like a professional filming light. So, I don't know why they seem to have trouble lighting my hair right. I don't know. But I have brown hair. It's actually like fairly light-ish brown, so like a light to medium brown hair color. So it's not quite as dark brown as it might look. So, well, my lights aren't professional. One is like a big thing that's supposed to, I don't know, help you wake up, and the other one is a desk lamp. So, yeah, I'm not using professional lighting here. I might try and get a proper light at some point, but, well. Oh, it's not black. I think you can kind of see it. Like, well. My hair is like this color. So. Anyways. But it's a bit of a gradient, because my hair just gets lighter, especially in the sun. So, yeah. Clarence. I guess that's brownish hair. I think it might be brown and grey. So. I mean, obviously including her, it's going to be 12 people. But, well. She can't really introduce herself, I guess. Doesn't really work that way. And I guess it just introduces the people once with the text box. Maybe I've already had her text box. I don't know. I think she's wearing like a headscarf thing, but I'm not sure. I think that's black hair. Okay, she's the cook. So, Celia is the Colonel's cook. She's an overweight black lady who, on the surface, seems to be distant and unfriendly. However, you sense that she's probably a very nice person, just minding her own business. You've heard that Cecile practices voodoo and you wonder about this. Okay. I guess it's gonna be more stuff about voodoo. Okay. Haven't really written down much about the dog, so I'll do that. It's very important. Need to know everything about the dog. Okay, so Bloodhound. Okay, so Beauregard appears to be a very old and lazy bloodhound. His loose skin hangs in folds, and his long ears almost drag the ground. You sense that Beauregard must be the Colonel's beloved dog. Yes, yes. You're giving me flashbacks. Good job. But yeah, I don't know where the butler is. He was around here somewhere. At some point. Is everyone already upstairs? I mean, I guess it's getting late, but not that late. I'm glad the staircase isn't as obnoxious as in the King's Quest games. Where I can't seem to walk up a staircase. Okay. Don't mind me just staring at you while you sleep. Okay. Yeah, Gertie. It's quite some snoring. So... I think Gertrude had grey hair, right? Yeah. Okay. It's already Act 2 somehow. Interesting. Oh, the elevator's here. Okay. Thanks a follow. Pardon, I got lipstick on you. Okay. So. But yeah, so far I'm just taking notes on all the different people in this house. It just seems like the right thing to do. I don't know. Oh, okay. Now he's just on his own. So, can I talk to him? Oh, late 60s. I don't think I wrote that down yet. So, I already knew all that though. Distressfully, the Colonel keeps an eye on you from his wheelchair. Fair enough. Quit coming in my room, young lady. Alright. Well, it seems like in this game, you progress, whatever pronunciation, it's a thing. Apparently this entire house has one bathroom, and it's like 11 to 12 people in here, so... Because I think there's another house that, the lady, the cook stays in. So, I guess there might be another bathroom, but seems like there might be a bit of a queue if, well, people ever need to use the bathroom. So, where are they? Is it dinner time? Thanks for following. Trying to fit through the door. It's more difficult than you might think. Why is the chandelier shaking again? And what's that? I see something. A white handkerchief. Okay. Pick up. Oh, I probably misspelled it. Hand. Okay. Pick up. There. Got it. Yay! I picked something up. Did something happen here? Small tables laying outside near the wide open window. Is that cigar smoke you smell? Okay, so whose room is that? Gertie and Gloria. Okay. Well, I haven't actually been to the cellar yet. So, look out window. Curiously, you peer through the open window into the darkness outside. Looking downward, you think you see something, but you can't make out any details. Uh-oh. Those windows, don't seem very safe. So, someone's walking outside the second-story veranda. Who could it be? How can I go out there? I don't know. I'm guessing that's a normal window, not a door. So I don't know how to get out there. So I'll just check downstairs. Sure, there's nothing going on. No weird accidents or anything. Yeah. Remember what I taught you about interrogation, Laura? Don't forget to ask questions. If you ask Lillian about Gloria, you might get more information about Gloria. Or at least how Lillian feels about her. That sort of information could be very useful. One important tool a good detective uses besides asking questions of people is to selectively reveal information to them and listen to their response. If you tell Gloria about Fifi, you may receive additional information about Fifi, or at least what Gloria thinks of her. Honey, if you found any items you're confused about, or would like more information about, try showing it to others. They may reveal more information about it to you. Thanks, Daddy. Is he haunting her or something? I'm slightly suspicious about it. Uh-huh. So, oh dear, it looks as if Gertie has accidentally fallen from her upstairs window and killed herself. Or was it an accident? She was sleeping just a bit ago. And now she's gone. Okay. Just sitting in here smoking. Alright. I mean, she does smoke, so I'll probably have to keep track of who smokes. So Yep, exactly. As you do. Sometimes you just lose dead bodies. Oh, okay. The parrot is called Polly. Okay. So. Polly want a cracker, hick. Oh, cracker, hick. Wait, is the parrot drunk too? I hope not. So, where did the dead body go? But I highly doubt that this is going to be the last time I play through the start of the game. Because, well, as I said, right now I'm just trying to figure out who's who. Which is, well, a very important thing to figure out at the start if you're trying to do a murder mystery. Halfway through going like, I don't know who this random person is. Seems a bit silly. I can definitely see someone outside, so I'll try and go outside. Or not. Hello, how you doing? No, ain't no use getting yourself... What? No. It just doesn't feel right. Oh, hey, Laura. What? What doesn't feel right? I'm confused. I almost walked into her. Whoopsies. So... Okay. There. Jeeves. Finally. Does he not have a room? I'll check the map. So... Seeley lives outside the house? But I don't know about Jeeves. Have I just not found his room? Well, it could be upstairs. Like the locked door. So. But yeah, it seems like what this game was going to be like is having the characters kill each other off one by one so that they get a bigger share of the money. So, yeah. Anyways. Jeeves is the Colonel's imposing butler. Though you find him somewhat good-looking, he nevertheless gives off a disconcerting feeling of secretiveness. Okay. Jeeves. You've noticed that Jeeves generally keeps to himself and seems to talk in little more than monosyllables. You wonder about him. So. Still don't know what happened to the body. So. Can I open door? Enter cellar? No. Appears to be the cellar door, sure. Huh. How do I open it? So, thanks for the raid! How you doing? Oh, you try opening the door, but it's locked. Alright. Seems I need to specify which door I'm trying to open. So. And yes, I know about the Leisure Suit Larry games. I've played them. No need to remind me. So. Let's see. It's not that I didn't like them, it's that let's just say Larry isn't the most likable character to play. So, they have their moments, but I prefer playing characters that don't act like him. So. Why? It's like a murder mystery. It seems perfectly fine to me. So. Yes, I specifically don't like Larry. So it's not so much about the games, it's more about just disliking Larry. What did you not like about this game? Just don't like the murder mystery type thing? Well, it is kind of like a play. It's structured in... I think it was 8 acts? It said so at the start of the manual. I didn't really read that far into it. So, I don't know. Well, I've never really tried to play a game like this. So, I'm having fun. So far. Yeah, what happened to the corpse? Why are they all pretending like nothing happened? Where did she disappear to? I'm very confused. But where is everyone? I guess I'll have to take notes about who's in their room when, or, well, I could also remember it, but, well. Remembering stuff is difficult. But yeah, it seems like I'll be taking very extensive notes in this game. So I might actually need a notepad for that. Oh. Okay then. So I believe that was Fifi, shouting something along the lines of, "Leave me alone, you... the cad?" or whatever it was. There's a child in that one? That's weird. I think that's the same woman who was in the picture in the other room, I think? So... So... But yeah, I'll probably be playing through parts several times, so... Playing through this game might take a while. We'll see. I don't know how long the second act lasts. So... we'll find out eventually. He should really get the banister fixed there. I mean, I guess he doesn't really spend any time out there. It seems like he basically just moves between his room, like taking the elevator down to the library, and, well, also going to the study, and to the dining room, so... it seems that's the part of the house he actually goes to. Alright, so stuff doesn't really seem to be changing right now. I'm still missing people. So, let's see. Ethel is drinking in the room that has the parrot. Colonel is in his room. Fifi just left Rudy's room. The doctor might still be in the library. I don't know. Not here. So I guess he's in his room. That's still possible. Haven't checked. And the gun is still there. I'm pretty sure that's gonna move at some point. At which point it's going to be a bit of a mess around here. And good for Laura that she's not going to be an heir. Because, I mean... otherwise she'd be a target too. You're standing at the northwest corner of the house, right outside the Colonel's study. Okay. Thanks for the bits. Thanks for saying that. So I missed whatever they said, but it's fine. Sure, it wasn't that interesting. Important thing is that I know they are out there around, I think it was 8:45. It's fine. No worries. I'll be playing through stuff lots of times. So. So. No privacy here either. I'm just gonna annoy them. Let's go to the dining room. Okay, so that's Wilbur. And the other guy, I think, might be the lawyer? What was it? Attorney. So it might be Clarence, I'm not sure. We'll see. So, to the dining room. I'm warning you, Wilbur. You say anything to... Young woman, will you please leave us alone? Yeah, Clarence and Wilbur. So. I'll need to get better at hiding. Don't know how that would work. But, well. But yeah, I think I might actually need, well, a pad to write on at this rate. Because it's gonna be lots of information. I mean, I'm only, like, well, not even 2 hours into the game. So. I haven't really gone around asking people anything. Yeah, a piece of A4 paper. But it seems like that's not gonna be enough. At least not for long. So, I'll see if I can find something better to write on. Right there. Got it. So, got a nice little pad. Time to take more notes. I'll have to transfer all my other notes, but I can do all that off stream too, so. Yes, new game. Well, like, not new in the sense that it was just released. So, I'll be needing lots of pages, but that's fine. I've got plenty of other notepads. Using up one is probably actually a good thing. I always seem to start new notepads, but never really use them up. So. So, haven't really seen anything else happen. They still don't know where the corpse went. It's very suspicious that it just disappeared. I still need to figure out how to walk outside but upstairs. Because it seems there's some kind of balcony type situation. I just haven't been able to reach it. So I'll check all the rooms again. This house is rather dangerous, to be honest. So I should probably get some stuff fixed. So, this room is empty now. And they put the table back, so that's interesting. So, Gertie is the one who died, I think. Rudy is her son. I'll probably need to, like, also draw some kind of family tree for this family. So I can try and start on that, I guess. Who's part of the family? Like, Lillian called, Colonel uncle, so that would mean that her mother is his sister. Yeah. So, yeah, I think they're brother and sister. I don't actually know, but I'm assuming that's the case. And it would also make sense, because in that case, that's why Lillian's last name is Prune. So, yeah, it's not like Ethel is the Colonel's sister-in-law, because if she was, she'd probably have the same last name, if you get my logic. I don't know if I'm just not making sense, but it's possible. Anyways. So, Gloria is the Colonel's niece. And Gertie's daughter. So, and Gertie is a sister-in-law. So, I don't know the name of the brother. So, I'll just call him brother for now. In my super professional family tree that I'm drawing. So, Gertie. And Gloria. Don't know much about Clarence. Or yes, I do. Yes, I do. For some reason I have him twice in my list. That's a bit silly. So. That opens up some more room to take more notes. Because now I can erase that stuff. Alright. So many notes. Alright. So I'll underline the people who are part of this family. Just to make it a bit clear what's going on. Yeah, that should be good enough. So I don't have Rudy in here yet. There. So Rudy, Gloria. Alright. So we've got the siblings, Ethel, Colonel, and unnamed brother. Gertie was married to said unnamed brother and had Gloria and Rudy, and Ethel had Lillian with unknown guy. Alright. Who also doesn't seem to have been invited. Well, unnamed guy named Prune. So. Okay. We've still got several people who aren't part of the family. So there's Fifi, there's the doctor, there's the butler, whose name is Jeeves, and there's Cecile, and there's Clarence. No, Celie. I think I said Cecile. Whatever. Celie, who's the cook, and Clarence, who's the attorney. So, yes. So that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people. Who did I miss? Well, I didn't count Laura. Yeah, fine. So if I include Laura, then it's 12 people. So, Wilbur, Clarence, Celie, and Jeeves. Sorry, I'm just staying in this room for so long. So, everyone but Laura gets part of the inheritance, if I got it correctly. So that would include everyone at the house, I think. Well, I don't think everyone was in the room when he said that. Maybe Celia's not included. But I think Fifi was in the room. And I'm not sure if Jade's was in the room. So, it's gonna be interesting who's actually included in that will. Because I don't know. And apparently time didn't pass, because, well, I don't know when time starts passing in this game. Because I don't think I had paused it. I'm guessing that the room upstairs would still be locked. Well, I'm basically thinking out loud as much as I can. Because, well, I just prefer taking notes on paper. If I have to tab out and write, like, in a separate file, that's a bit messy. So, can I talk to her? Talk to Fifi. You should not be here. Well, thanks. Good evening to you too. So, open door. Nope, still locked. Wait, locked from the other side? Yeah, from the other side. So there's someone in there, I think. How would she know it's locked from the other side? And why is the chandelier shaking again? Still not sure if it's going to fall on anyone, but it might, eventually. Which is great. So, who's rooming with Gertie? That would be Gloria, I think. Yeah. Gloria and Gertie are sharing this room. So, I guess Gloria wasn't upstairs the entire time. So, it probably wasn't her. And there was someone who smokes, because Laura specifically said she smelled cigar smoke. Yeah, I'm still waiting for that chandelier to fall. It's gonna happen eventually. Apparently it was 8:30 when I saw the two outside. So, 8:30. Who's playing billiard? Clarence and Gloria. But yeah, at this point I'm just taking surface level notes and trying to figure out what happens in this game. Because the thing is, it's a lot easier to take notes when I know what sort of stuff is going to happen. So if I need to watch out for something specific, I mean, sure, it's kinda cheating a tiny bit, but these games are meant to be played several times, so... So... talk to Ethel... More interested in the parrot, she doesn't seem to notice you. Ask about Lillian. Alright. I think she might be just a teensy bit drunk. But I mean, who knows? So I think I might end up actually keeping track of who's where at which time, which is going to take a lot of information. Lots of which I currently don't have. Did the butler feed the dog after Gertie died? Because I sure hope that wasn't where the corpse went. Because I still haven't seen it, and nobody seems to know about it. So that's reassuring. Yeah, as I was saying, at this point I'm just trying to familiarize myself with the house, the people, the events. So, there's absolutely no doubt in my mind that I'll be restarting soon. Or, well, depends on if time is actually going to pass or not. No, I don't. I'm looking down at my piece of paper every time. I'm horrible at names. There was also a page in the manual that had all the names listed, so maybe I'll print that one out. Just to have a picture of everyone's face. We'll see. But this is gonna be a bit of a project. Kind of excited about it, though. I like mysteries. Well, I've never really played through one, but... I've, like, played board games that involve murder mystery type stuff. It's been a while there. I believe the game I've played was, well, in German. It had like a speaker to tell you what was going on and stuff. It was interesting. And, well, no, I've never played Clue. Or, unless that's the English name of that game. I don't know. It's very confusing when games have different names in different languages. So. I generally prefer gaming in English. So, yeah. Yeah, I've never played that one. But I think the game I've played, well, the title would translate to who was it, or like who did it, stuff like that. I don't know if it even exists in English. So. Can't remember too much about it, but it was fun. So, there's a poor but clean shack here at the edge of the old sugarcane fields. Nearby, you see a small chicken coop. Yeah, that is indeed a very small chicken coop. I hope those chickens get to actually leave the coop at some point, because that looks so crammed. Okay, fair enough. It's locked. Okay. The bridge is broken. Interesting. So... have I explored it all? You're at the southeast edge of the Bayou Island. The old road and the fence have been taken over by the flooding swamp water. Oh yeah, that's fence over here. Well, I don't think I've ever been to a swamp, but seems like a lovely place to build a giant mansion. You're standing at the south edge of the island looking towards the great old plantation house. An old road runs alongside the plantation's front wrought iron fence. Can I actually walk outside? Well, it is definitely interesting how this is an island and people can't really get to or from the island that easily. Thanks for the follow. A weather-beaten dock extends from the island's edge out into the alligator-infested bayou. Alright, don't go swimming there. Towards the center of the island, you can see the old plantation house. So... is that a fish? I think so. Oh, a frog. Okay. And that's a turtle? Looks a bit silly for an alligator. Yeah. So, can't look at the boxes, but that's fine. So I'll head back up to the house. Interesting statue. Statue appears to resemble the colonel and full officer's regalia. Okay, so... well, I guess it makes sense. But why would you have a statue of yourself at your own house? That seems... a bit extravagant. Especially if you're not spending that much money on anything else. I just thought he inherited it, but, like... maybe it's a statue of his father, or... like... a sibling? Oh right, he does have a dead brother? Yeah. I don't think I've specified that the brother is dead on the family tree. Well, not usually, no. Hello. I'm doing alright. How about you? So... Gertie... Where is she? There she is. So, I don't think I can ask Gertie about her husband before she dies. So, I don't know. I could try and ask Gloria or Rudy, if I can find one of them. Quit complaining, we're lucky to even have queues. Yeah, true that. Statue in the bar room thing? I should probably also figure out the names of all the rooms. Because I'll be writing those down a lot. Yeah, I'd say that's the bar. Oh, true, that is a statue. A lovely Greek maiden. So, yeah, I don't think that's him. For some reason. Lovely Greek maiden doesn't really describe him that well. So. Let's see. Can I talk to Lillian? What you want? Ask about Gloria? My cousin isn't as great as she pretends to be. I happen to know she was involved in a scandal in Hollywood and will never work there again. Okay, interesting. Okay, ask about Ethel. Don't know, she's around here someplace, probably drunk as usual. Well, true that. Ask about... Oh, whoopsies. Ask about... Colonel... Don't know what's wrong with him. I went to say hello and he didn't... No, and he told me to leave him alone. He didn't used to treat me like that. Okay. Interesting. So. You make the best bread. Will it be piping hot tomorrow morning? Lovely. So, ask about, can I ask her about herself? It's not good manners to talk about someone right in front of them. Good point. Well, I was trying to ask Lillian about Lillian, but close enough. So, ask about Jeeves. Noticed him making eyes at Fifi. I wonder if Uncle Henry knows about this. Okay. Ask about Wilbur. Can't stand that man. In his own way, he's as bad as Mr. Sparrow. That's the attorney, so. ask about Clarence. The spare may be able to fool my uncle, but he doesn't fool me. Alright. How's your son doing, Seely? Proud of him, Missy. He's graduating from college, you know. Well, that's pretty nice. Ask about Rudy. Rudy gambles a lot, and I think he owes a lot of money to some shady people. Okay. That's very good to know. But yeah, I figured asking Lillian seemed like the right place to start. Since she's Laura's friend, so. Alright, anything else? Beauregard doesn't seem to have much more energy anymore. He's almost 15 years old. What do you expect? Yeah. That's an old doggo. So, ask about Beauregard. He's a great old dog. Isn't he a great old dog, Laura? Yeah, he's pretty great, alright. Yes, let's talk about dogs, not the lady who just got murdered. Speaking of, ask about Gertie. I could care less about her. Good. She was murdered just like an hour ago, so yeah, good thing you don't care about her. So, who else could I ask about? Fifi? Sure. He's such an old fool, she's just leading him on. So, I'll probably also have to take notes on who likes who. That's gonna be interesting. Because, I mean, people probably aren't going to go around murdering the family members they like to get more of the inheritance. Unless they're, well, just a teensy bit insane. Which, I mean, granted, they probably are if they're going around murdering people for money. But that's another story. So, have I asked about everyone yet? Can I ask about Polly? No? Ask about Polly with a Y? Oh, yes. Polly with a Y. I wrote it down wrong. Oh, that's my uncle's parrot. He just dotes on that bird. Tell about Gertie. That can't be true, I'll go see. Okay. Well, that worked. Kind of. Short time later. Oh, you're just imagining things, Laura. Yeah, I don't think it was her. Tell about Gertie. Nothing there. Fine. ask about Jeeves. He only the butler? As in he's only the butler, or he's the only butler? Either way, yes, he is the butler. Ask about Rudy. Don't know anything about him. Ask about Ethel. No opinion. Nothing to say about him. Well, she's not very talkative. Fair enough, she doesn't really know me. Just the maid. Yeah, I think she's not going to tell me much. But fair enough. She probably doesn't trust me. Good to know. So each act is 1 hour, I think. At least so far that seems to be the case. It seems I actually have to do things for time to pass, but I'm not entirely sure yet. So that is Wilbur, I think? Yes. So ask about who was he talking to? Clarence. Clarence can be a bit gruff at times, and he sometimes gets himself into situations, but he's really not a bad fella. Okay. Could be. But either way, that one time I was just on that one screen and time didn't progress at all. So, yeah. That's just what I'm talking about. Ask about Gloria. Did help her with a little problem once, but I shouldn't talk about that. Okay. Ask about Lillian. Seen Lillian here occasionally over the years. I get the feeling she doesn't like me though. She does seem to be very protective of her uncle. Ask about Ethel. Don't know Ethel very well. She doesn't come around too often. Seen her daughter here on occasion though. Ask about Colonel. Just between you and me, as Henry's physician, I can tell you that he's not as sick as he lets on. I think we'll see him around for many more years yet. Okay. I'll, like, try and section off my piece of paper so I can actually see what I'm writing for each character. It's getting a bit crammed. So. Just give me a second. There. Good enough. Well, it definitely seems like an interesting game, yes. I've only played, like, less than 2.5 hours of it so far, but yeah. Ask about Rudy. Rudy has it out for me. Okay. Silly? Best cook in the whole South. Alright. I'll just have to take his word for that. Ask about Jeeves. Don't pay much attention to him. Alright. That seems to be what people tend to do. Ask about Gertie. Don't know much about Gertrude. Okay. I think I've asked about pretty much everyone. So. Nobody in here. The gun is still there. Oh. Something looks wrong here. Alright. So that was Act 3, 9 p.m. And what's that? Oh, that looks like blood. Fireplace poker has been dropped on the library floor. Okay, I'm guessing that's blood right here. Oh, small pink feathers. Who wears feathers? Look like they may have come from a pillow or a feather boa. I'm guessing Gloria would be the one who would have a feather boa. She seems like the type. I don't know. So. Oh, really? Wait, where did the body go that quickly? Would have to be outside, right? Yes, yes, I know. Oh, I don't see anyone here. Okay, nobody in the kitchen. Interesting. Well, so far I haven't used a walkthrough. So, maybe I won't need one. I don't know. It's very optimistic, I know, but... Okay. Seems most people have gone to bed by now. Well, she's still here. Does she have a feather boa? Yeah, that sure looks like a feather boa. Look at feather boa. Uh-huh. So, she's wearing a feather boa and she's downstairs. And she does smoke. Tell about Wilbur. Don't care about him. Ask about Gertie. My mother has nothing to do with you. Tell about Gertie. Oh no, it can't be. Yeah, so she does seem shocked. So that's a start. And she's gonna come back and accuse me of lying. Of course. Very mean, there's nothing there. Yeah, so she didn't murder her mother, but she might have murdered Wilbur. I don't know if it's all going to be the same person. Like, they all seemed like they had people they hated who were going to inherit some of the money. So. Okay. That's Rudy and Clarence, I think? Yes. There. Finally. About Fifi. One of these days you're gonna stick your nose in where it don't belong, young lady, and you'll pay for it. Okay. Okay. I'll just add that to his character description. Like, just murder threats to friends of his niece. As you do. So. Nothing to say about that woman. Yes, he is. Ask about brother? No. Ask about... No. Just use first names. Ask about... Seely? Not your concern. Ask about Gloria. Tell about Rudy. If you like him so much, go find him and leave me alone. Tell about Fifi. What my maid does is none of your concern. Ask about Lillian. Does my niece know what you're up to, young lady? Not up to anything, sir. Tell about Gertie. You ain't pulling the wool over my eyes, young lady. Yeah, I think he just doesn't trust me. So. I mean, I'd say it was a pretty clear threat. If you tell someone, like, something is going to happen to you if you keep asking questions like that, I'd say that that's a threat. If that's not a threat in your book, then I'd be slightly concerned about, like, how much of a threat it has to be until it qualifies as one. Okay, so they're not back yet. Well, there's saying mind your own business, and then there's basically going like, hey, someone might do something to you if you don't shut up. And, well, I'd say they're very different. Okay. So, I don't know where Ethel is. She seems like she's possibly missing. And I'm not sure about Lillian either, but, well, maybe she's in Seely's house? But I don't think Ethel would be. So... But yes, I consider warning someone about impending violence that may be caused by you could easily be considered a threat. I mean, there might be situations where that wouldn't be a threat. But, well... If you go around saying stuff like that, then you might be in trouble. As in, with the law, eventually. A little playhouse. Okay. I have a feeling like I might find a body in there. Eventually. Is it going to be yet? Or, nope, okay. You're inside the leaky old playhouse. What's she doing in here? I mean, I guess she used to play in here, but it's a weird place to go at, like, 9:45 p.m.? What are you doing here, Laura? Good question. I could ask you that same thing. She might be. I don't know. I mean, it seems at least a bit unlikely that it's her. Just based on the fact that she spent a lot of time with Celie in the kitchen. So. And she was shocked about Gertie, so. Open door. Fine. Knock. Just a second. What do you want, Missy? Ask about Lillian? I ain't got time for you right now, Missy, excuse me. Fair enough. But I can talk to her if I need to. Which is good to know. And there's someone walking outside again. Why do they keep on doing that? And who is it this time? I don't see anyone. Still need to figure out how the game mechanics work. How to figure out who's walking outside. I mean, aren't games still appreciated? So pick up feathers. No sense in carrying them around. Look at handkerchief. Okay. Interesting. I don't know how I look at my inventory. There might be a way. I just don't know it. So, look at poker. Pick up poker. As you retrieve the fireplace poker, your eyes happen to fall upon some pink feathers scattered upon the floor. Okay. Look at poker. Fine, I guess it's not blood. The gun is still there. Is that? Well, a crossbow, yeah. So can I? No. Can't figure out who's walking there. Is the person going to continue walking over here? Nope. Guess not. Yeah, it's very eerie when you see people walking outside. So, what's on the table right here? Fine. No? How close do I have to be? You read the name of the magazine. It's called The Racehorse Quarterly. On examining the page, you see a picture of a beautiful thoroughbred named Sunny Boy. The name Sunny Boy has been circled in red. Oh, okay. So, he did say that, Rudy was a bit of a gambler, so it's going to be interesting who circled that name. And it's weird because this is an island, and you need to... basically this house has its own island that it's on. So there's only a limited number of people on here, and that limited number of people is currently busy killing each other off. So that's why it's eerie. Like, there was only... there was a group of 12 people on this island at the start of this day. And now I think it's 10-ish? I think 2 of them have been murdered so far. I've only found 1 body. But I think I've found 2 crime scenes. But yeah, I'll be taking so many different notes about who's where and when. So ideally I'll be able to figure out who did it myself without having to look anything up or take hints. So, we'll see. Yes, yes. But they're only guests. Well, most of them are. Wait, where did he go? The elevator's up here. I don't see the wheelchair. Is he in the other room? I'm guessing that's just the floor. Yeah. Where is everyone? Are they secretly all out in the wine cellar? I mean, I think Wilbur was killed, so makes sense that I can't find him anymore. And I'm guessing whoever is killing people off is then disposing of the bodies in the swamp, which apparently has a bunch of alligators, so it's very handy. But yeah, she's not showing up anymore either. Which, yeah, it's not a great sign. So, Celie seems to be doing fine. I think Fifi is still alive, because last couple of times I checked, she was just in her room. Jeeves is probably fine. Yeah, Gloria's still downstairs. Rudy isn't in his room. So, out of the people in this place, there's... Well, I know where Lillian is. I don't know where Ethel is. I don't know where the Colonel is. I, well, don't know where Gertie's corpse is. I do know where Gloria is. Don't know about Rudy, though. Don't really know where Jeeves is, but he just keeps on appearing, disappearing, so I don't know. I know where Celie is. I know where Clarence is. Don't know where Wilbur is, but he might have been murdered, and I think I know where Fifi is. So that's a surprising number of people I've lost track of, and it's nighttime, so you'd think they'd be in their room by now. So, yeah, Colonel, Rudy, and Ethel are, well, just don't know where they are. Maybe they're alive, maybe they aren't. Maybe I can eventually go down to the cellar. I guess walking outside would probably be quicker than going through the kitchen. I mean, it could be that some of the people are outside, but there's quite a few people missing. And the Colonel, like, they wouldn't go downstairs without the elevator, right? Anyone in here? Nope. Hello, alligator. Vicious gators inhabit the swamps surrounding the island. Yep. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where all the corpses are going. I mean, it's an easy way to solve that whole situation. Oh, there's that. I think the dog is sleeping, but it looks like its eyes open. Yeah, sleeping. Alright. Well, snoozing. Open cellar. Open cellar door. Not close enough. How am I not close enough? How close do I have to be? Weird. Well, I think Laura is going to survive, but that's mainly because she's not going to get any of the inheritance. And it's part of the will that if one of the people, well, if one of the beneficiaries dies, that means everyone else gets a bigger share. So that's why they're killing each other off. I mean, to me it seems like you'd usually have it so that, well, their next of kin would get the money instead. Which could still lead to murder, but this option seems like it's, well, worse. Unless he was trying to kill everyone, which is possible. Like, maybe he started this whole thing to just murder everyone. Who knows? There's a well. Lovely. There's someone down there yet. There's an old deep well just off the driveway. Okay. No. Get water? They're there because the colonel invited them, so the guy who's written the will. So he invited them to tell them that they were all going to inherit money. And Laura's there because her friend, who is one of the people who's supposed to inherit money, invited her to come along. But she's not inheriting anything. It seems her friend just wanted someone to talk to. So, ask about Ethel? Don't know why Uncle Henry would even include her in his will. Why, it's criminal. Okay. Ask about... Yeah. Yeah, it does sound like it. And he does seem to pretty much hate everyone. Or, well... maybe not everyone, but... it seems like he might be just a tiny bit out of his mind. I don't know. Well, he's not very open to talking to Laura. And according to Lillian, he's been ignoring her or telling her to go away too. So, she's his niece. You'd think he'd treat her differently than a random person he's never met before. Anyways, ask about Gertie. Right. No. Ask about Fifi. She'll get hers soon enough, and I don't mean money, okay? She hates Fifi too. Let's see. Oh. Searching for specific notes, but whatever, I'll find them eventually. So, ask about Lillian. Always felt that my cousin resented my beauty and talent. I've never felt truly comfortable around her. Well. It does sound like a bit of a threat, yes. The difference being that this wasn't said directly to Fifi. So, well. I don't know. So, ask about Colonel. Such a pity, all the money going to waste. You know he never spends a dime of it. Why, just look at this place. Well, she definitely wants the money. Glad we've settled that. Ask about her brother, Rudy. Rudy is a pillar of strength for me. I wouldn't know what to do without him. Okay, so she likes Rudy. But yeah, I think, Wilbur said that someone specifically hates him? But I can't remember who it was, and I can't seem to find it in my notes. So that's great. Or, well, someone dislikes him. So, yeah, I'll have to find it in my notes eventually. I mean, there's lots of people, so... Yeah. So, ask about Scandal. No. Well, that song was... It jump scared me just a tiny bit. But it's fine. But yeah, I really don't know where I wrote that down. Pretty sure I took a note. But, well, can't seem to find it. Somewhere. I still don't know where Ethel is. I'm a tiny bit worried she might not be alive anymore, so... I don't know. Can I go through her stuff? Is that an option? It's locked. I guess not. Open drawer. Nothing of interest. Open closet. It's empty. So what about the dollhouse? Wonderful old dollhouse, but you better leave it alone. Alright, well, I'll leave it alone. Everything's fine. So, can I check her inventory? Okay, so there's ask about, tell about, show, give, and look at. Interesting. Oh, and I didn't look at the imagery. Notebook and pencil, handkerchief. Okay. And the poker. I read it, but I didn't say it out loud. I'll check on Fifi. Oh. What's Rudy doing up here? Okay. Stop, leave me alone. Get out of my room now. You regret that? Well, once again, that's a threat. Okay. At least now I know where Rudy went. Wait. Wait a second. Clarence was sleeping already. Where did he go? Things look suspicious here. You can see pieces of a broken record on the floor. A small pile of pink feathers near it. Okay. So that's billiard room. Oh, what's the butler doing here? Just gonna clean that up? Yep. Uh-huh. Ask about Gertie. Let me do my work, Miss Bo. Okay. Sure. I mean, he left these feathers, but there, he's gonna clean them away now. Great. Okay. What an interesting collection of weapons Uncle Henry has. I wonder. Oh, Laura, you startled me. Where is she? Oh, there. Okay. So, if I leave for a second and come back, is there something missing? I don't know. There might be. So. And no, I can't follow the butler. He just disappears when I leave the screen. So, like, if he leaves the room and I try and follow him, he just disappears as soon as he's left the room. I'm guessing that the Bloodhound is going to factor in eventually. So, stuff like the handkerchief might actually come in handy for that. So, might be the way to, well, figure out who killed, Gertie. Oh, what's Rudy doing outside? I think that's the study. Wait, that was a plane! What? Was that an Easter egg? What was that about? Yes, the pink feathers are interesting, but, like... Yes, there was a plane in the sky for a second. Still don't see anything missing. At least nothing too obvious. I might have to check all the different display cases and stuff. I don't know. As I said, this game seems like it's going to be quite the project to complete without just straight up using a walkthrough. I highly doubt I'll manage to get a perfect playthrough, so... Just for the record, I'm not going for that. But I will be trying to just complete it with the information the game gives me. Well, she's up late. I don't know. Oh. Wait, where did he go? There's... What? What would he be doing here? There's nothing. Just a broken bridge. And I didn't see him carrying anything, so... I don't know. Yeah, I'm just saying that I'm not trying to, like, get a perfect score or anything like that. Okay. Alright then. So. No. That's not gonna happen. But thanks for the confidence. Well, I guess I should check if there are any weapons missing yet. Because I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen eventually. Just like I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a body in the playhouse. Speaking of which, I should probably check on Lillian. If she's still alive. Oh. That's Ethel? Still don't know where I wrote that one note down, but I'll hopefully find it eventually. Otherwise, I'll just have to check the stream and see who the doctor said he thought didn't like him. So. Okay, still looks fine. I mean, it's not... Oh. You see a rusted iron bell at the top of an old bell tower. A rope dangles a short distance beneath the bell. A ladder runs up the tower's side. Behind a weathered fence, you also notice the remnants of the old plantation fields. Interesting. There's a small, quaint chapel. Behind you, you see an old family cemetery. So, is there anyone in here? There. Wilbur. Okay. So. That's like 11 p.m. that I found him. Anyways. But yeah, I knew it. Poor Wilbur. Hit on the head, alright? I don't know. I mean, considering it's kind of structured like a play, I'm thinking that it might always be the same, but I don't know. Look at corpse. Search corpse. With trembling hands, you search Wilbur's body and confirm your suspicions that he died by a tremendous blow to the head. What's this? Why, it's Wilbur's monocle. Thinking you might come in handy, take it with you. Okay, so I can search the bodies. Good to know. This is an old family graveyard behind the little chapel. Set among various family graves and monuments, you notice 2 large tombs. Okay. They're both food-related ones. Interesting. So I might be able to figure out the name of the brother. So. Open tomb. Cautiously, you look inside the tomb. Currently, it's just an empty tomb. One day, this will be the final resting place of the Colonel. Okay. Good to know. So, can I read all these? Patriarch Francois and his wife Claudette. To the simple grave of Sarah, who died when she was 17. Okay. So I guess I can't just check all of them. I'm guessing that grave wouldn't be empty. Open tomb. Door is sealed. Yeah. Pretty sure there's a, well, at least one corpse in there. Side note, having a cemetery this close to a well might not be the best idea. I found a barn. Interesting. Any corpses in there yet? Nope, just a horse. There's only one stall in this old stable. There's an old broken down nag in the stall. This must be Blaze. Okay. Great Blaze? No. Pet Blaze. There. He stroked Blaze's velvety soft nose. His eyes open wide and his ears twitch uncontrollably. Okay, I'll just leave. Horses are scary. So, what's this? A rolling pin and some muddy footprints. Okay. I'm running out of space for notes. So. So that's near the stable. Or, well, between stable and the carriage house. Yeah. Rolling pin. Pick up the rolling pin. Can I look at the footprints? Look at footprints. No. You have come upon a rundown carriage house. Old crates have been piled before one of the doors. For obvious reasons, it has not been used as a carriage house for some time. You peer through the gloom of the carriage house. Parts of a decrepit carriage lie in the right corner. A small rowboat named Minnow rests in the left corner. What would this be? An oil can. Okay. I can pick up quite a few items. So... Didn't find any new corpses yet, apart from Wilbur, but I was pretty sure that he died, like... When did I find the stuff in the library? 9 PM, so he's probably been dead for a while. Okay. He's enjoying a cup of coffee and a piece of pie. Hello, how you doing? Oh, Laura. Are you still up? It's getting so quiet around here. Everybody must have gone to bed. Either that or they're dead. Ask about, let's see. Newspaper. There, Sunny Boy. Ask about Sunny Boy. No. Ask about Wilbur. That old guy's bad news. Just between you and me, he's half looped all the time. It's that stuff he carries around with him. What does half looped mean? Does anyone know? There. Yeah, it's Rudy who doesn't like Wilbur, so. Yeah, I did just confirm that. Okay. Okay, thanks. Well, Laura did say earlier that she wasn't sure if Wilbur uses his own supplies. So... I don't think they were talking about a flight maneuver. I mean, there was a plane earlier, but, yeah. Pretty sure they weren't talking about Wilbur flying a plane here. So, ask about money. No, ask about Gertrude. Don't disturb my mother, she needs her rest. Yeah. She's gonna get plenty of rest now. Ask about Jeeves. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if him and that French lady were in this together. Yeah, I don't like his attitude at all. For some reason, I don't want to be saying that word. I don't know what the word means, but it seemed like a rude word, so I'll just skip that one. Don't mind me. Ask about Ethel. Ethel's always been the embarrassment of the family. I don't know why Uncle Henry didn't do something about her ages ago. Okay. I'm not quite sure what, he's expecting his uncle to do about his maid. Oh, no, not his maid. His different sentence. So, his sister. Yeah. So, what was he supposed to do about his sister? Just kick her out of the family? Ask about Lillian? Lillian's touched, if you know what I mean. I don't think you know the complete story about her, do you? No, I don't think I do. Ask about Lillian. Okay. So... if I remember correctly, saying that someone's a bit touched means some sort of mental illness, possibly? Yeah, I'm not that great at some of the lesser used English phrases, so. So. Ask about the Colonel. I guess he's getting pretty old. We expect him to kick the bucket pretty soon. I'll sure miss the old guy. Uh, that's a great way to talk about your uncle. Like, yeah, I'm expecting him to die soon, but I'll miss him. It's weird. Ask about... Gloria. My sister and I have a real understanding between us. Sometimes it's like me and her against the world. So, how about Clarence? That old rat doesn't even have to wait for my uncle to die. I bet he's stolen half of his money already. Okay. Top 5. I mean... I need a list of all the games. So, I'd have to do some research to make sure I know all the games I've played this year. And then I'd have to think about how to rank them. So... Well... Like, one that definitely stands out is... Well, 2 that stand out. Like, the 2 Phantasmagoria games. I did like those. Also liked Quest for Glory 4 quite a bit. I mean, for a lot of the games, they generally have their flaws. And in some cases, those flaws are very apparent. Was Space Quest 5 the one where Roger is piloting the garbage ship? Because, yeah, I did like that one. Yeah. I did like the first Gabriel Knight game. So, I thought that was pretty neat. Had some decent voice acting. Not, well, it's not all of them, but some decent voice acting. And I just thought that that whole game was, well, different in its own way. Like, you're solving crime as a police officer, so. The game was... I'm not going to spoil anything, just saying that it was technically a bit difficult to get to run on a modern computer. I use the Steam version, and pro tip, don't tab out. And set it to, I don't know what it was. Either way, yeah, it was a bit glitchy. I think I needed to set it to software rendering for it to work properly, or was it like display something? Anyways, needed to change the settings for it to run somewhat properly. And that's incredibly nice of you to say. Thank you. Well, it's just me being here playing games, so it's not like I do anything that I think would be that outrageous. So, yeah, software renderer, that one. Thanks for helping me set that game up, by the way. That game was, yeah, it was tricky to even get to the options menu. Especially because the whole tabbing out issue. Yeah. That game, definitely make sure not to tab out too many times, and to, at least for me, I was playing with 2 monitors. Don't know about what setups you guys have, but I kept on accidentally clicking off screen, which minimized the game, which sometimes meant the game crashed. Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one to get working. And yeah, it's just very different from a lot of the other Sierra games. But I did appreciate that they had Tim Curry again. I think he might have been the only one who returned from the old cast, though. Not sure about that, but might have been. And yes, sometimes a bit difficult to get stuff to work properly. And even when you try your best, it still doesn't always quite go so well. Well, I try my best. But to be honest, I've had about enough of this game for now. And not sure if you can see, but there's not much room to take notes at this point. So it might be time to end the stream here. And no, I haven't played that game. So should I save? Because I'm planning to restart anyways. I'll save. Yeah. Thanks for follow. I'll restart next time. So, there we go. But yeah, as I was saying, I'll be transferring these notes as well as I can to an actual proper notepad to then be able to take decent notes for once. We'll see how that's gonna go. Glad I have several days for that. So, it's been an interesting game so far. I like it. And, well, yeah, it seems fun. I haven't really played any murder mystery type games, so yeah. Well, there was murder investigation stuff, but this is different. Like, with the other games, it was there's a crime scene, but the killer is probably ages away. Whereas in this game, they're all just stuck in one place. And, well, they don't really have a way to contact anyone. So, it's pretty neat. So I don't know anyone who's live right now, so if any of you have suggestions on who may be worth rating, let me know. So yeah, I don't really watch that many retro channels, especially since I, well, do blind playthroughs, so I need to watch out not to watch too many retro games, because otherwise I can't do blind playthroughs of them. If it's been long enough, I don't remember anything, but yeah. Anyhow, let me know if any of you know of any channels that are currently live. I used to play pinball, like is it called Space Cadet? Like the version that was once like pre-installed as part of Windows. Yeah. So I have played that one. Don't know if that one is still available at all. Space Quest 4, sure. I'll look up the channel real quick. But yeah, maybe I'll do pinball stream at some point. I don't know. I've never really developed any sort of strategy at pinball. So, well. Alright. Sure. So I'll set the raid up. And yeah, see you guys over there. And well, after that, see you guys on Saturday. For those of you who don't know, I stream Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!